Hey guys, Clint here with American Patriot Defense. Um, Going to be doing a short-term review on an optic that I've had for, we'll call it about 700 rounds that I just recently taken off a pistol. I decided to go a different route. Um, the That optic's going to be the CNH comp. Okay, so I started out um, this year with CNH comp on a Walther PDP, 4.5 inch for Carry Optics Division USPSA, and that was going to be my setup for this year. And been to the range pretty much every week, a couple times a week this year, running the optic. And I've just I noticed that I was just always hunting for just a couple more levels of brightness, at full daylight around between 10 and 1 o'clock in the day, when the sun's at the, starting getting that highest area, and that dot started to get a little bit dimmer, and this red dot just didn't have the brightness that I was really looking for, and that's really uh, the reason I'm kind of switching um, directions right now, and switch to a different optic this year so soon. Um, I haven't reached out to CNH, and my affiliation with CNH is I have no affiliation with them. I bought this optic with my own money. They don't know who I am. Um, I had a lot of high hopes with this optic. I like this optic. I think it's constructed very well. It's very stout. It's very robust. I like the glass. The dot is really crisp. I like the loading, the battery tray on top. I like the tactile clicks of the turrets. I like the brightness adjustments on the side. Um, there's a lot of things the dot's got going for it. On paper, on the box, it's got a lot of good things. It's shake awake. It's 50,000 hours of battery. Um, you know, all the standard stuff that you would come to think that a good quality dot would have. And you know, in a couple of my other videos, you've heard me say that I look for. I'm not looking for just the most expensive thing anymore. I like to look for stuff that has value, uh, value with quality, and I really do feel this. It does have value with quality, but it did leave me hunting for something that I needed, and that's that that additional brightness for the task I needed, or a task at hand for competition. I needed that additional brightness to catch that dot a little bit faster, um, on certain stages that I would set up. So that's why I made the decision to switch it. So we'll call it around 700 round review. I didn't do a really good job of keeping track of roundage because I wasn't really planning on. I was planning on doing a review, but I wasn't going to do like an exact round count review, kind of like I'm doing with the MOS direct mount, because I was going to do this basically at the end of the season, USPSA this year, and then just let you know my thoughts on it. But this happened a little sooner than I originally planned. Um, but here we are. This dot's already got a new home. It's going to a buddy of mine. He's got I think for his purpose, what he's going to be using for, I think it's going to be great. Um, uh, like I said, the glass is really clear. The dot's really crisp. I think they did a really good job with it. But I think for a competition dot, I think it is lacking in a couple of features. Well, lacking the feature of a couple of additional brightness settings. And again, it's a sample size of one, so it could be the emitter in this particular dot. I did try to change the battery out. I was like, well, maybe the battery that it came with is a weak battery. I put a brand new Duracell battery in it, and it had no effect on it. So I know it's not the battery. Um, so Um, but yeah, it's not a bash at the company. I think the company's doing good things. I've been keeping up with them at SHOT Show this year. Uh, they're continuing to do good things. I think CNH is a great company. They're doing great things with the optic industry. They've come out with several good optics at SHOT Show this year, and I think they're going to continue to do so. But um, with this, if you're looking at getting um, a budget friendly red dot for competition, um, I think there are some additional options out there for the same money, or maybe just a little bit more money. When I say a little bit more money, between $50 and $100, uh, that will probably have the same features or more features that will suit you a little bit better, just because um, of the brightness settings. I think you'll run into the same issue that I'll run into, wanting that additional brightness on full light days. Uh, Again, you could have, guys, if you've got one out there, leave your leave a comment. Say, hey, I got one, and the thing's as bright as the sun. Let me know if this optic is the problem, and that way I can let my buddy know. Say, hey, contact CNH, send this optic in, see if they'll send you another one, and he can have a brighter optic, or I can do it for him. Regardless. But I do think there's for around the same money or a little bit more, there's some other options that you don't have to worry about that. But just wanted to make a video to let you know my experience with the CNH comp. Um, I do still plan on doing a review on a 1,000 round and 5,000 round review on the CNH direct mount MOS. I should have the 1,000 round ready probably, I'd say, in a couple of weeks, 2 3 weeks, for the direct mount. I've been shooting the PDP quite a bit lately, so I haven't got to shoot my Glock 45 very much. But so far, that optic's been running really, really well on my concealed carry rig, and no complaints. That emitter is great. It's very bright, tons of adjustment in it. It's holding up very, very well. So so far, just a sneak preview on that, no issues there. So um, but just want to share that with you guys. Again, quick review on the CNH comp. That's this guy right here. All right, appreciate it, guys. Thanks. Share, comment, like, subscribe. See you guys.